The hex discs come in a few different varieties. So there are vehicles, then there are what we call tools and packs. So tools and packs are things that you either wear on your back, which is a pack, or a tool that you hold in your hand, which is usually weapons or something to that effect.
So vehicles all have the wheel icon on them in the corner, is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so here's a vehicle for us.
Cool. So this one is Lola from S.H.I.E.L.D. So this is the Corvette facsimile of Lola.
Nice.
And then so it spawns in, and then any character who's in the toy box can immediately jump in and start driving around. So you have Hulk. He's a little big for the car, but he still fits and can drive in. Now, one of the really impressive things that we did with Infinity 2.0 is that not only do we have vehicles that do your normal car driving forward, backwards, and everything else, but Lola is a hover car.
Oh, sweet!
And can transform immediately into hover mode just by pressing the one of the buttons on the control pad. And yeah, you have full range of being able to fly up and down, left and right, wherever you want to go.
And if someone took the disc out while Hulk was in it, would it disappear? Or?
Yeah. See, if we can actually try that. Yeah, we can try that right now. So if I go up in the air with her, and then we decide to take the vehicle off, it'll spawn out, and Hulk will just fall back.
Time to fall back down. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's what other vehicles we've got here.
Yeah. So let's see, what other vehicles do we have? Yeah. So this is a pack disc. This is Spider-Man's basically hover device, very similar to the wing that Green Goblin uses. And basically this disc, when you put it down, will spawn that pack on the back of any character that's currently in the game. So let's go ahead and put that on, and then you can see it immediately latched onto my back.
It kind of matches his color as well.
Yeah, it does when you're using gray. Yeah, and then to activate this is just like anytime you have any other pack equipped. So you press the triangle button on a PlayStation, and then this turns again into a hover device. Yeah, so now that we're going to show some Disney characters, and as we were just showing with Iron Man, we had his pack on. Now we've switched into Aladdin, and Aladdin has the same ability to use and fly with the Spider-Man hoverboard.
And you can stack these up. So we've got another one here.
Yeah.
As you were saying, with the Hulk. Is it a Skydome? Or?
Yeah, so this is a Hulk, I believe that is the Skydome, so it'll change it into kind of the Gamma Wasteland look. But yeah, you can stack these on top, and we can actually stack up to 3 total hex discs on here when you're in the Skydome. So if you look in the background, it'll slowly fade in.
Yeah, it really changes how, even in an empty play space, it feels very different.
Yeah, it completely transforms the environment. One of the other ones that we have is a ground texture that is themed after Guardians of the Galaxy. So this is one that has Groot on it. And so you can mix and match different Skydomes with different ground textures. Like from Infinity 1, we had... there we go. And this also doesn't just affect the regular terrain. If you have trees and things like that, and there will also affect the trees and whatnot.
Now I'm spotting some orange hexagonal discs here. Does that signify something different?
Yeah. So the color variation ones basically signify that they are a rare disc. So there are fewer of these out in the wild than the regular ones.
The Muppet vehicle? I'm sure it's got a proper name.
No, yeah, this is actually the Main Street parade float from the park. So, but this is a vehicle that you can drive. So if you put this one down, boop, it comes in, and then any character can hop in.
Oh, nice.
And can start doing this. If you press the triangle button, you get some confetti and fireworks and things that go off to added effect. And all of the vehicles function just like any of the other ones. You can build up turbos. You can do tricks with them. If I can, whoop, there we go.
Fall off the world.
And fall off the world because I have a tiny little piece of land. And then this is another rare disc that will be coming out from Marvel. This is Ghost Rider's chain, basically. And this is similar to how we have the pack on Aladdin's back right now. We can add this one down, and this adds a weapon into his hand. And so here I'm using the
wow.
Yeah, this is a really fun effect here. I'll put a few enemies down and show you what this kind of looks like in action. But it's a pretty powerful weapon. It's a pretty good attack, especially for some characters who don't have necessarily a great ranged weapon, like Hulk, for instance. So if we swap back in Hulk, he's really primarily a melee character. But if you pair him with Ghost Rider's whip, then he all of a sudden has an incredibly long reach and is quite effective. There's a couple other discs that we have. So this is another weapon. This is Darkwing Duck's grappling gun. Let me actually see if I can put some terrain down that I can climb on. Yeah, so it basically shoots out a grappling gun and then allows characters to pull onto other objects. So it's a good way for characters who can't fly or something to look around and reach different hard to reach areas.
But you can use it to sort of climb up, could you? But it has a like a finite distance reach.
Yeah, it only shoots so far because it is tethered to a rope, so you know it doesn't have an infinite range.